Let the one pack challenge begin. We're gonna be starting out planting this huge flat of broccoli, started from just one pack of our seeds. I am so stoked about this. I cannot wait. We're gonna be growing a ton of food in this one pack challenge. We got a lot of other stuff to get started. But before we get this broccoli in the ground, we gotta pull out the big guns because these would not fit in a standard size raised bed. So we gotta till up the garden. So what we're doing here is we're just adding some trifecta to the soil. I know you're probably gasping from the fact that I just tilled, but the reality is I had to till because this space is way too big to not till, and because we had some weed pressure, and because this is kind of our standard, kind of our victory garden spot, it's a lot easier to till up this. It's 20 feet by 100 feet, so it's 2,000 square feet, and we're putting down trifecta because if we used compost every year, we'd have to go through a ton of compost. And what I always tell everybody, and you can apply this to your garden as well, once you get your soil texture to be great, you don't need to constantly apply tons of compost. We'll apply compost about every other year to this garden space here, to the tune about 5 to 10% of the overall soil is going to be compost. So next year, we're gonna bring in about 5 to 10% of the overall amount of soil, make that compost, kind of reinvigorate the soil, bring in those beneficial bacteria and fungi, soften the soil with humus, keep it nice and loose and well draining, as well as holding on to moisture. We don't need to do that every single year, but we do need to bring the minerals. We do need to bring the nutrients. So that's why we are applying Trifecta Plus to where we're going to be planting our broccoli. And we're only applying the fertilizer where we're going to be planting, not the entire space, because obviously as weeds grow or as the rains come, we don't want to just wash money away. We also don't need to be walking on money either. I mean, that's just wasteful. And so we're only applying fertilizer where we're going to be applying plants. And because we don't want to compact the soil as we are planting, I'm just going to be straddling the bed so that I essentially only am stepping on the parts that are going to be walkways. Where I'm planting is going to be kept nice and fluffy here. So I'm going to be spacing these broccoli out about a foot apart because broccoli get pretty big. And as the broccoli grow, we are going to be spraying them with BT. That is a beneficial bacteria known as Bacillus thuringiensis. It is a beneficial bacteria that controls the cabbage moth, because cabbage moth are a real big problem with your brassicas. So we are going to walk this row here, plant our broccoli. We have lots of other stuff we got to get planted today in our one pack challenge. Because we have some cool nights coming up, I'm not going to plant everything because I have tomatoes and peppers that I'm not going to be planting today, but we are going to be planting a good majority of our other crops in our one pack challenge. And it is not too late. If you'd like to participate in the one pack challenge, all you have to do is go over to MIgardener.com, get yourself a single packet, plant out that entire packet, commit to growing that entire packet, every single seed. Whether they sprout or not, that's fine. It's committing to growing every single seed in that packet. Whatever happens, happens. And what you're going to do is you're going to document that one pack challenge with the hashtag one pack challenge. And at the end of the season, we're going to pick one lucky winner to win a $300 gift card to MIgardener.com. And really what this is doing is it's raising awareness about just how many seeds come in a pack and just how much food you can generate from just a single pack of vegetable seeds. Gets me pretty excited. Now I know the question is going to come up, Luke, seems like there's a couple plants growing in each cell. Are you going to thin? The answer is maybe. I find that a lot of times with broccoli, they will produce just fine if you have one or two, three plants next to each other. As long as you have a lot of nitrogen in your soil, you fertilize well, and your soil is really loose and they don't have too much competition, it's not terrible. If there was like 4 or 5 plants, yeah, I would definitely come in and thin to the healthiest 1 or 2 plants. But as it is, when I put these seeds in, I wanted to make sure that each seed had a plant growing. So I put 2 or 3 seeds in a cell. So in some of these cells I've got, like here I planted accidentally 4 seeds. And so I'm gonna thin down to the healthiest 2 plants because I don't want 4 plants growing. That's just a little too many. But 2 or 3 plants growing next to each other, not the end of the world. Up next, black beady zucchini. Y'all wanted to see a whole pack of black beady zucchini get planted out, so we're gonna make it happen right behind me here. We're gonna put 2 seeds in each hole, so we're gonna have 15 different planting spots, and it should take up just about the same amount of space as the broccoli did. All right, full pack, here we go. There's the entire pack of black beady zucchini. And I am really looking forward to this. I think this is gonna be pretty exciting. You know, one plant is enough to feed a family. 2 plants is enough to feed a small neighborhood. 30 plants? Man. Soup kitchen better be ready is all I'm saying. Just taking 2 seeds, taking a little wattle, and then putting it in the ground. My goal is to space them out roughly about 2 to 2.5 feet apart. Up next in our 1-pack garden, we have quite a few different things that are gonna fit into 1 row because they don't take up that much space. We did have to because the 1-pack challenge is great for 1 packet because it's just crazy enough to plant out a full pack of any seed. But there were some that were a little more forgiving than others. And since I wanted to do 10 separate 1-pack challenges, we did grab some stuff that are gonna be a little bit easier, that are not gonna take a full row. So we're gonna chunk them into different spots here. We have the Midnight Black Turtle Soup Bean, great drying bean. We have Top Crop Bush, one of my favorite bush beans. And we also have assorted beets. So we're going to be doing basically in thirds. I think we probably could be able to fit all 3 of those into the next row. Let's go. Alrighty, so let's get started here. I got 1 pack of the Midnight Black Turtle. We're gonna space each plant out about, about 8-10 inches or so apart. Now, one reason why we chose beans was because we wanted to choose crops that were going to be very useful in the soup kitchen. Everything that we're growing here is going to be donated to our local soup kitchen. And so we wanted to pick some things that were going to be easy to be turned into, you could have black beans and rice. You could have chili with black beans. You could do black bean burritos. You could do refried beans by just cooking them down and smashing them. So many uses for black beans. And because they're a drying bean, they're shelf stable. So I love growing black beans. Black beans are one of my favorites. Now I will say, this pack of 25 here, one of the things about MIgardener seeds is, we always try to be generous. Well, you're kind of noticing the generosity because I should have been mostly done by now, but I've still got about another 10 seeds left. Every once in a while, when we're packing on a machine, because we pack on a machine that's over 100 years old, we pack on a machine that is a little inconsistent. And because we don't want to short you on seed, we always try to err on the side of more seed than less. And every once in a while, you got a pack that we call bonus packs. It's a bonus pack. It's got like 1.5 seed packets. It's not always quite this crazy, but it's a nice gift that we don't try to make a habit of, but obviously we'd rather give you more seed than less. And so this is definitely going to only fit 2 of our crops into this 1 row here. Now, when growing beans, it's really important that you get them planted when the soil temperature is warm. Beans do not like cool soil. You'll notice they suffer from damping off really frequently if you plant them in cool soil. So that's where they sprout and then they kind of wither and die shortly after sprouting. So we always try to aim for a soil temp of at least 50 degrees or above. Today, it's hotter than Satan's armpit today. And it feels like 91 today, which is just the most Michigan thing ever, given the fact that it was 40 just yesterday. But it is what it is, can't control it. All you gotta do is roll with it. So we are gonna plant next the top crop bush bean. Wow, you guys, it is hot today. And despite it being so warm, like I said, we're not going to be planting everything today because this warmth is only gonna be short-lived. Again, I swear, the weather patterns just keep getting crazier and crazier. I've been in this state for 32 years, and I feel like it has gotten more and more unpredictable as the years go on. So it is going to be, well, it feels like 91 today. On Wednesday, it's going to be 36 degrees. So, and that's for a low temp, obviously, not the high, but still too cold to plant out something like tomatoes. So we're going to halt on the tomatoes and the peppers in our 1-pack garden here. We're going to plant those obviously after the fact, but nevertheless, we are going to be putting some more seeds in the ground off camera here so we can get this video wrapped up and get you moving on to another MIgardener video if you're binge watching. We're going to be planting the last 2 things. Well, you already knew about the assorted beet. We're going to fit those in. But then I've got straight 8 cucumbers and butterbush squash. So we're going to be fitting a winter squash in here and some cucumbers in here. That's going to be pretty crazy because the straight 8 cucumbers, 30 seeds in a pack, and the butterbush does have 10 seeds. But those are that's a butternut squash. The plants get big. We're talking 4 to 5 foot long vines, 3 to 5 squash per plant. It's going to be incredible, absolutely incredible to be growing all of these amazing crops in just this space. So we're gonna get those planted off camera. I gotta get some water. I am melting, which is crazy to say before June, but I was freezing my absolute took-us off like 2 days ago. So, you know, hey, it is what it is. We're in the garden, we're having fun, fingers are in the dirt. Hope you guys are growing bigger. And I hope you all are gonna be participating along on this 1-pack challenge. If you are, remember to just use the hashtag 1-pack challenge. Super simple to do. And you can post that hashtag over on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, it doesn't matter. We find them and you get a chance to win. Every time there's an entry in the 1-pack challenge, you get a chance to win a $300 gift card over to MIgardener.com at the end of the season. So, and also it's raising awareness about growing a garden, just how much food can come from a single pack of seeds. And then if you choose to donate to a local soup kitchen, that's up to you. That's what we're doing. But that's going to be an incredible amount of food going to feed those less fortunate. So super excited about it. Love you guys so much. You're the best part of my day, as always. And we'll catch you guys on the next episode. Remember to grow bigger. We'll see you later. Bye. Hey, thank you so much for watching today's video. I really appreciate it. If you enjoyed, consider clicking this one. You'll probably enjoy it just as much. I want to thank you for your viewership because without it, this channel would not be as amazing as it is. Also, if you haven't subscribed, consider subscribing. It's free and we upload videos every Monday, Wednesday, or Friday. We also have vegetable seeds, fertilizer, or tools. If you need any of those, consider visiting MIgardener.com. Links will be in the description box below. We've got you covered. And as always, we'll see you all in the garden. Take care. Bye.